Hare Krishna, Namaste, Chapter 3, which is entitled as Karma Yoga, Sloka 36. Arjuna uvāca atha kena prayuktoyam pāpaṁ carati pūruṣaḥ anicchann vārṣṇeya balād niyojitaḥ. It's a wonderful question asked by Arjuna and an amazing answer which will be given by Krishna. And the answer that Krishna is giving to the question that Arjuna is asking is valid response and valid question for all years to come. It's applicable for all mankind, everyone. So let us see the connection to this sloka before we get into the details of the sloka. It's a connection from the previous ones. Krishna had mentioned that even the man of wisdom behaves only in accordance with the subtle impressions created over many births, and the raga and dvesha, which is influenced by the vasanas, induces desire on that person for material things, and thereby this person immersed in engaging his senses towards the sense objects. This is what has been discussed so far. Now Arjuna had a doubt. Based on what he heard from Krishna, Arjuna had a doubt. So whatever the doubt that Arjuna had should be the same doubt it should arise within our minds as well, if we have heard Gita so far attentively, then we should also have a similar doubt. If not, no problem, Arjuna is going to ask for us. A person does a sinful deed, but is not at all inclined towards it. Then why does he do? That is the question asked here. Then it cannot be said, if the person is doing a sinful deed but not inclined, then it cannot be said that is acted out of desire. For example, let us see some example. Let us say a person planned and all set to go to temple Saturday morning for darshan. Saturday morning came, but then he did not appear in the temple. He ended up in his bed by having extended sleep. In his mind, he is clear before going to bed that it would be inappropriate if he doesn't go, and he shouldn't be sleeping. He should get up and go. Then how does this happen? Why this happened? Well, if someone asks this question to us, we might give our expert answers, saying that maybe he had a long night, maybe he's tired, he had an argument with his wife, or his wife did not wake him up, or he did not keep alarm, or even we might say to an extreme, saying it, what is wrong if he couldn't go on that particular time? It's okay if he doesn't go to the temple. The temple is not going to run away, disappear. It will be still there, so he can go any time. So this is how we might respond to this. So better to see one more example, so we are clear with what has been asked here by Arjuna. A person who wants to be a good person to everyone, never wants to speak harsh, never wants to lie, never want to be manipulative, doesn't want to be judgmental. But when, say for someone comes and says something to this person, to him, that he did some mistakes, or he blames him, chastises him, something he does. Immediately, our friend who wants to be good now acts into a reactive mode. He doesn't want to, but is pushed to become reactive to the situation. He knows that he should stay calm, not to be affected by such talks. Jumps into arguments, leads into fight. Slowly the conversation now goes into a defensive mode. For that reason he starts lying and become manipulative. So how this happens? Why does this happen to such person who wants to be good? He wants to be good, but why does it happen to such person who is really wanting to be nice? A person who may want to, chant mantras, a certain prescribed number of mantras. He knows he has to do every day. Strong desire. But then he ended up not doing that and ended up doing something else. Watching his WhatsApp messages or getting engrossed into Facebooks or any of those things. He knows very well he has to complete his prescribed mantras. But what is that pulling him? Why a person is wise who knows these things, which is not good, why such person is being pulled into a wrongdoing? It appears a person wants to be against these negative things, the force of the waves of negative things, but these waves seem to be powerful. It pulls him and tosses him in all possible ways into the wrong direction, where this person has no choice other than go in the direction of the waves, these waves. That has been what asked over here. So, a person takes up Jnana Yoga with a clear understanding about Atma. Atma is spiritual, eternal, can never go through any miseries. It is full of knowledge and is full of bliss. When the Atma is realized and seen, one will be free of duality of this world and can experience the bliss within themselves. With this understanding, one takes up Jnana Yoga. But even with such clear understanding and determination, still we see those people are forced to commit mistakes helplessly. So what is the reason behind this? That's again what Arjuna's question over here. So it seems the case even when one is doing spiritual activities. Say one wants to hear about Gita, Bhagavad Gita. While the lecture is going on, we see some goes deep into samadhi. Deep into sleep mode. Though they come to the lecture with sincere desire, wanting to control the senses and wanting to learn more about Gita, but still something is forcing them against their desire, where those senses are bombarding him against his own will. So what is that which makes this person commit mistakes? Adakkena prayuktoyam pāpaṁ carati pūruṣaḥ. Pāpaṁ means the act that is not mentioned or prescribed in the Shastras. That's number one. Number two, the act that performed will bring anichann to the performer. It doesn't bring anything which is long lasting. That which is seen and enjoyed by eyes, that which is smelled and enjoyed by nose, that which is heard and enjoyed by ears, etc., so on. These are all pāpaṁ, as per Shastra, for one who is engaged in Jnana Yoga. A person who is engaged in Jnana Yoga, they should not be enjoying through their ears, not smell anything through their nice thing through their attracted to the smells, not to the nice melodious sounds, not by the touch, not by any palatable tasty food. So these are all against for one who is practicing Jnana Yoga. Atha prayuktoyam pāpaṁ carati pūruṣaḥ anicchann api vārṣṇeya balād niyojitaḥ. Namaste. Hare Krishna.